Success, it's a word we hear everywhere. We chase it, we crave it, we measure our lives by it. But what if you've been chasing the wrong thing? What if your definition of success is the very thing keeping you stuck? What if the reason you feel like giving up is not because you failed, but because your idea of success was never truly yours to begin with? Take a breath. This message might change how you see everything. From the moment we're young, we're taught what success is supposed to look like. Get the grades, get into the best school, land a prestigious job, climb the ladder, buy the car, own the home, make the money, build the image, and then you wake up one day with all the boxes checked. But something still feels missing, like you followed the script, but the ending feels empty. That's because true success has never been about checking boxes. It has never been about impressing people who wouldn't notice if you disappeared. It's not about the car you drive, or how many followers you have, or whether your life looks good in a highlight reel. Success is something much deeper, much more personal, much more human. It's about fulfillment, about alignment, about waking up in the morning and feeling proud of the life you're building, even if no one else claps for it right now. Somewhere in the world, someone is making millions and feels miserable, and somewhere else, someone is making far less and feels alive. Why? Because success is not about numbers, it's about meaning. It's not about how fast you climb, it's about whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. And that's the mistake so many people make. We inherit definitions of success from culture, from family, from media, and we accept them without ever questioning. Does this version of success actually matter to me? Or have I just been trying to prove myself to people who don't know who I am? You may be ready to quit right now, not because you're weak, but because you've been fighting for a goal that doesn't even light you up, and that kind of battle will always drain you. So pause for a moment, ask yourself this: what does success mean to me? What kind of life would I be proud to live if no one else had a say? Not what looks impressive, not what earns applause, but what actually feels honest. Because if you don't define success for yourself, the world will do it for you, and it will leave you chasing ghosts. This is why so many people feel lost. They're not lazy, they're misaligned. They're pursuing a version of life that never felt like home. Real success is not about the outcome, it's about who you become along the way. It's about doing what you said you would do with integrity, with heart, with consistency. Even when it's hard. It's showing up when no one's watching, staying kind when it's not convenient, choosing growth when it's uncomfortable. It's building a life that reflects your values, not someone else's expectations. And yes, success can include achievement, it can include recognition, it can include wealth, but those things are outcomes, not the core. The core of success is peace. It's purpose, it's passion, it's progress, not perfection, not pressure. The most successful people in the world are not the ones with the biggest trophies. They're the ones who look in the mirror and like the person staring back, the ones who can sleep at night because they lived in truth, not performance. And here's something else that matters. Success is not linear, it's messy, it's slow, it's filled with setbacks, mistakes, reroutes, but we live in a culture that celebrates fast success. Go viral, get rich, quick shortcut the process. And when our journey doesn't look like that, we think we're doing it wrong, we think we've failed. So we quit too soon just before the breakthrough. But the truth is, everything meaningful takes time. Seeds grow in silence. Foundations are built underground. The most beautiful lives are often the most quietly built. So if you're building slowly, if it feels like no one sees you, if you're tired from trying, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're doing the real work, the kind that lasts, the kind that changes you, the kind that makes your success more than just a headline. Because here's the secret: when you build slowly, you build deeply, and deep roots make strong trees. So if you're struggling right now, if you feel like quitting, stop and check in. Is it the path that's wrong, or the definition of success that's breaking you? Maybe you need to shift the goal, not abandon the dream. Maybe you need to listen inward, not react outward. Maybe success for you isn't climbing higher, but going deeper. Maybe it's not about becoming someone else, but remembering who you are at your core, before the noise, before the pressure, before you learn to shrink for approval. Success is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. So what matters to you? What are you not? What kind of legacy do you want to leave if you had 5 minutes left to live? What would you be proud of? What would you regret? That's where you find your definition of success, not in the trophies, not in the trends, but in the truth of your own values. And once you define it, protect it, build around it, shape your life by it. Because when you live by your definition of success, you stop chasing and start becoming, you stop performing and start living, and slowly your life starts to feel like yours again. So no, success is not what you think. It's not one size fits all. It's not a finish line. It's a way of moving through the world with intention, with integrity, with heart. And if you're willing to do the inner work, to go beyond appearances, to choose meaning over mimicry, you'll find that success isn't far off. It's already in you, waiting to be lived. So watch this before you quit. And remember, you're not behind, you're not failing, you're becoming, and becoming, it takes time. Keep going. Your version of success is worth it. You are worth it.